Ten Hag wants Ronaldo out of Manchester United immediately. Welcome to United Matters channel. How are you guys and where are you watching us from? Rokan David is my name. And guys, you've been doing a very marvelous job because as I speak right about now, we are left with just 80 subscribers to hit 9,000 subscribers. And guys, I know on only this video we can gather 80 subscribers to hit 9,000 subscribers, and that means that we will have made a very big milestone as far as these channels are concerned. Smash the like button, comment and share. If at all you're watching us for the very first time, lower right bottom corner, that's the place to be, and hit the notification bell that will enable you get notified each and every time I upload a video onto this channel, which goes by the names of United Matters channel. Now, you know, it's all about Ronaldo, but one thing I've loved about it today is that it's really stopping to gather a lot of momentum. And let's wait and see tomorrow and Thursday when Piers Morgan goes ahead to release more about what we call the uncensored interview with Cristiano Ronaldo that saw him go hard on Erik Ten Hag. Now, Rob Dawson is a United correspondent for ESPN, and he's being fed in by the club. He has come out and really given us a very exclusive source as far as what Erik Ten Hag's decision is on Cristiano Ronaldo. First and foremost, Rob Dawson said that Ten Hag is still of the opinion that a fit and motivated Ronaldo can help his team during the second half of the season, but has told United bosses that he is not willing to sacrifice unity within the squad to accommodate him, that is Cristiano Ronaldo. And when you know one of the characters of a manager being a disciplinarian, that is Erik Ten Hag, that sends a message directly into your brain that it's over in between Ronaldo and Erik Ten Hag, because what's the way to go at Manchester United? Do you go with the past or with the future? Someone asked me, Rokani, what is the past and what is the future? Realistically, Ronaldo is the past. He was here 12 years ago. He won a Ballon d'Or and left. And the team that he was with was built for close to how many years? Because he was here in 2003, and 3 years later, that's when this team started to go on and really harvesting, already showing us fruits from the seeds that Sir Alex Ferguson had sowed. He had Wayne Rooney with him, he had Nani with him, Anderson, he had Vidic, Rio Ferdinand, Patrice Evra, Michael Carrick, Dimitar Berbatov came in through, Louis Saha came in through. So a lot of players were around him to go on and really see him achieve this achievement. And United laid the very good foundation for Ronaldo to go where he is. And now, he's in the past. And to me, I see Erik Ten Hag as the new Sir Alex Ferguson. Why? They have lots of things in common. First and foremost, remember that Sir Alex Ferguson came all the way from, was it Aberdeen, when he had won the UEFA Europa League title. It was called by then the Cup Winners' Cup. He had broken the ceiling between all that was put up by Rangers and Celtic, that the only two teams to go in and compete for the trophy, and Ferguson won the Scottish League. This is the same thing that Erik Ten Hag is doing. He has been at the Eredivisie, very good manager. He's good at grooming talent. His team reached in the semi-finals of the Champions League, knocking out teams like Juventus, Real Madrid, and very many other big teams. That is Erik Ten Hag, with a very limited budget that he was operating on. Look at what is happening at United now. Ronaldo comes in, he's the past. Ten Hag is the present. And of the two, who is really doing a lot of work at Manchester United? I believe the manager Erik Ten Hag, who is the future, has done a lot of good things, and I believe he's even achieving ahead of his schedule. I don't believe that most of us thought that maybe would be here. Right now, like you see how United is playing and how we are winning games, the spirits are really high, the players' intensity is not doubted, and obviously, he's the boss now. He has gone ahead to knock down the egos of Harry Maguire and Ronaldo, showing that Harry Maguire, I can bench you close to 6 games without you playing, and the team keeps clean sheets and wins. Ronaldo, I can really bench you, and the team keeps winning. And obviously, we all know that every time Ronaldo has been playing in the game of United, we struggle to win. Every time he has not been playing, we have been winning. Look at the game of Fulham. In the first half, we had close to 4 chances that would have seen us go 3 goals ahead of Fulham before half time. Martial would have scored. Eriksen would have scored another one to make it 3-0, but the game ended 1-0. That's what I told you that when I was doing the match preview, the match reaction and analysis, I was 100% sure that we were going to win that game, and I had really made already the thumbnail that the game is end to end 2-1 because we had the chances, but we couldn't really score them. And I knew that whichever United player threw himself into that box of Fulham and concentrated would go on and really win that game of football and really put that ball in the back of the net. How many times have we had Ronaldo on the pitch? Very many times. I told someone today in the morning, I was talking to a friend, I told him that Ronaldo has been, out of the 14 games we've played in the Premier League, he never featured in the game of Man City, in the game of Spurs. Which other game? Game of Fulham. And the game of Liverpool, he came on and played just 5 minutes. Not so? So, let's say that only 4 games has not featured. He has played 10 games. 10 games, Ronaldo has only 1 goal in the Premier League. That's it. And 1 assist. Martial has 2 goals. And how many assists? And 2 assists. Those are 4 goal involvements. Ronaldo has 2 goal involvements. He has played 10 games. Now, the question comes out to everyone that says that Ronaldo needs time. You've played 10 games. You've scored 1 goal. How can a manager trust you? And Ten Hag has seen a lot of unity every time his team is playing without Ronaldo. The game of Liverpool, we won it without Ronaldo, and the unity was really high. The game of Chelsea, Ronaldo out, we won it. The game of Fulham, you saw how high we were. Every time Ronaldo is in the field of play, it's like we are a man less. That's why you see everything going that side. Then after that, Rob Dawson has gone ahead to let us know that Ten Hag has told Manchester United bosses that Ronaldo should not play for the club again. This is where I love Ten Hag and I give him his flowers. Ronaldo, according to what he has done, he shouldn't play for the club again. He shouldn't play for United again. And obviously, he's going to go in bad books of history at United. This is not the way Ronaldo would have behaved. I think it would have been better to go on and tell the hierarchy of the club that, please, you denied me a move to go in the summer. I want to go in January. Then let him present a very realistic team that is willing to pay in the money for him to go. I believe for him, left with 1 year on his contract and 1 year to trigger, 6 months on his contract and 1 year to trigger later, I think they can go for £5 million. He would have done that and told them, please, I don't want to be here. Because Ten Hag told the board in the summer, Ronaldo can go, but I want 2 more strikers. If Ronaldo starts, we need 1. And obviously, because the board never wanted to go on and spend money, they opted to go on and really keep Ronaldo at Manchester United because he's a money-making machine for the Glazers. And obviously, these are the results. But finally, it's good for Ronaldo to end his journey this Manchester United for me because he deserves it. He deserves it. And not until he goes on and really listens to the advice when we told him that his age does not allow him to play at this high level. That's when Ronaldo realized that he's the one who really made himself into this or go into this swamp or lake of thesis because he's swimming in shit. That's it. He's swimming in shit. That's it for Ronaldo. At that age, when you've played 5 games in the UEFA Europa League and scored 2 goals, you've played in the Premier League and you've scored 1 goal and 1 assist. You've played close to 15 games with only how many 5 goal involvements. And Anton Martial, who has not even played 90 minutes for United, is having 6 goal involvements, scored 4 goals and 2 assists. He has more goals than you, yet you've played very many games for United. You can't come out and not face that reality because the reality is written all over the world that your productivity on the field of play is really less. Look at Marcus Rashford. He has now close to 10 goals in the season, 10 goal involvements in the season, meaning that Ten Hag rather stays with Martial and Rashford than having a Cristiano Ronaldo with him. And that's why I told the boss at United that, please, I don't want to see Ronaldo again at the club. Trust me, the board is going to go on and side with Ten Hag. The job he's doing is incredible. And one thing I like about Ronaldo leaving in January is we are going to go on and really get him the center forward, like it or not. And he's really going to be of a very huge reputation, maybe. And that will be acting like gold to Eric Ten Hag. So Ten Hag has really busted out to the club. I no longer want Ronaldo at the club. Then Rob Dawson continued to let us know that Ten Hag, who is not in Manchester, but he delayed the start of a family holiday to deal with the issue, believes Ronaldo has gone too far in his criticism of the club and the revelation that he doesn't respect the boss. Obviously, this is way over the sleeve. And I know there are some Ronaldo believers. I was talking to a fan of United, told me that for me, I support Ronaldo more than Manchester United. I told him, then you don't know what you're talking about. Unless you started to support United in 2006. But we have been here watching the club for the last 2 decades play the game of football. There is no way you tell me that I could side with Ronaldo. Ronaldo has points that is airing out, but nothing of those is new to our ears. That's why I've always told people that I really want to see Ronaldo come out tomorrow in another episode that's going to be released to go on and hit the Glazers hard. I want Ronaldo to get us information that we've never heard of that is going to act like a pain in the ass of the Glazers. That's what I want. That's what I'm calling for. But if at all he's telling us about the equipment, the facilities at United, we all know that even the roof of Old Trafford was leaking. Who doesn't know that? We know that very well. What we want is Ronaldo to come out and really let us know that this is a BC that we never heard of. But will he do it? Let's wait and see tomorrow what's really going to happen from his interview that is going to conduct with the lad who goes by the names of Piers Morgan. Then Ten Hag is prepared to see Ronaldo leave Manchester United even if a replacement cannot be secured in the January transfer window. That's how serious this guy is. And I tell you what, even if he doesn't really get a centre forward, I believe there are players that can come in and really get that job done. If Alejandro Garnacho has made his announcement that I'm ready to go on and really play for Manchester United and register lots of success for the club, why don't you get Ronaldo out of the equation, knowing that I'm now having 2 centre forwards, Anton Martial and Marcus Rashford. Then on the left attacking midfield, I'm having Sancho and Alejandro Garnacho to go on and really get that job done. I believe that team can really take us miles, though I believe we needed more 3 signings for we are going to go on and really be sure of competing for the top 4 places, because we are going to be having loads and loads of games in this season. Ten Hag, I support him 100%. Even if they don't get him a replacement in January transfer window, obviously, let Ronaldo leave. Let Ronaldo leave. Because the more you keep Ronaldo here, the more problems you cause. Unless otherwise, the Glazers are really thinking about it in the other way. But in my common understanding, I see no reason as to why Ronaldo should be kept at the club. Why should we keep Ronaldo at the club? It's like keeping a snake in your house, knowing that anytime it's going to go on and really bite you. I don't see that as something that we should go on and really do as Manchester United, because Ronaldo is the past. We have the future with us, and let's settle with the future, and that is Eric Ten Hag. So, lastly, this is a guy known as, the other quotes have been coming in from Rob Dawson, ESPN. Now we are having Philip Buckingham. He works for The Athletic, and Laurie Whitwell. They've told us that the feeling in the team is that Ronaldo is trying to force his departure, obviously, but I think however much he's forcing his departure, but his reputation is being ruined. I think we all agree with that the reputation of Cristiano Ronaldo is being ruined to a level that he had to go on and shame the club to that level. You get? And shame himself too, because stats show something different. If at all United was performing very badly, like it was when we sacked Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, all this would have made noise. But coming out and saying that you don't have respect for Ten Hag, a manager that has turned around the club a lot and given us hope of really going back to the glory days that we've not been enjoying since Alex Ferguson left because we've been sleeping giants, is really bad. This is below the belt that Ronaldo is doing, and I know he wants to force a move out of Manchester United. And I've seen people coming out and saying that Ronaldo can't do this when he doesn't know where he's going. Guys, when Richard Arnold told George Mendes that, please, get me a person who can get us £15 million and you take Ronaldo, no team was willing to pay that amount of money, meaning that no team was willing to pay that amount of money for Ronaldo. Now, Ronaldo has opted to go in and force his move out, to terminate a contract with Manchester United and then negotiate as a free agent, and maybe find himself a club that is going to welcome him. But which club is going to go on and have Ronaldo that is top class? We are waiting to see what is going to happen. And coming in from the camp of Ronaldo, you've seen Bruno going ahead to frostily greet him. Lots of things are really happening around Ronaldo, and I believe this time around his calculation is really bad, and George Mendes has really made this in a bad way. Thank you very much for watching in. Tell me your reactions to Ten Hag wanting Ronaldo out of Manchester United immediately, and he doesn't want him to wear that United shirt again. And the big question is always going to be the news. Who is going to go on and really wear that number 7 shirt? Because he's leaving, and I believe very many players would want it. Anthony would want it. Sancho would want it. Will they give it to Alejandro Garnacho, the new kid on the block? I don't know, but that discussion stays over to you, and I want to see your reactions over it into the comment section below. Ronaldo David is my name. I sign out for now. See you later. And first video of the day, more to are yet to come. Thank you for watching in. I hand you over to the Almighty Lord to bless you abundantly. Me out.